Welcome back to Well, That's Interesting, the Vigilante Justice and Elephants Throwing Logs edition.
Oh boy. This sounds like a lot to unpack, Jill. I'm not going to lie.
It really is. We're gonna go over so much shit. I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
I'm excited. Also, why are these elephants throwing logs?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yes.
Who did something to them? Who are they throwing at? Are they just throwing? So many questions.
So many questions. Episode 046, Elephant Personalities. They got them and know how to use them. That's right. I'm Jill Chacha, and I am with the super pumped Marissa Riley.
Thank you. I am so pumped. Anything involving an elephant is like the best thing ever.
It really is.
I'm so damn excited.
So excited. Yeah. So today is all about big personalities, literally big and figuratively big. And I wanted to start off episode 046 with something from the flock.
Aww.
And if this is your first time listening, welcome. Welcome to the flock.
Welcome to the flock.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm Jill Chacha, and Dr. Riley over here
Not a doctor.
comes in cold, so she learns everything in real time, just like you.
It's true. I have no idea exactly what Jill is going to talk about. It is quite the mystery, and so all of my reactions will be 100% honest and loud.
That's right.
So, I can always guarantee a loud reaction.
Yes. Loud, laughing, screaming, you name it.
Every time.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Now, something was sent in from Lauren Nayert over Instagram. And Lauren, I'm so sorry if I just destroyed your last name. I've been practicing it all day, still can't say it.
We really have practiced it, and it stumped us both. And so please write in if you have a correction.
We need a phonetic spelling, because
Yes.
I asked Marissa, I'm like, how do you pronounce this? I have no idea.
I think I stared at it for a good 30 seconds before I said, I don't know.
Anyway, Lauren, you're amazing, and thank you for sending us what I think is beyond interesting and falls into the category of exquisite.
Oh, la la.
I know. Now, before we get into it, friendly reminder to everyone in the flock, you too can send us what you think is interesting.
Yeah, and if you think it's interesting, we are going to geek the fuck out over it.
Oh my God. Yes.
We're going to be so excited. Please send it to us.
Yeah, and it can be anything. It can be an article, it can be an email about a personal experience, a photo, whatever. Send it to wellthatsinterestingpod@gmail. Again, Instagram, wellthatsinterestingpod. Or you could tweet us at WTI_pod.
So many beautiful places
So many
to say hi.
Yeah, just so many overwhelming places.
Yes.
So my plan is that if we get enough of your stories, we can do like one episode a month reading them.
I love that plan.
Which would be great, some more content. And I'm thinking the working title for those episodes would be From the Flock.
That's from you.
That's from you guys.
This is our flock of business geese.
Yes.
By the way, it's a long story.
Yes.
Just go with us.
Yes, you have to
Go with us on it.
You know, it's the reasoning is a few episodes back.
A few episodes back, you'll catch on.
You'll catch
now.
up. Yeah, totally. So let's get back to Lauren's submission about a little something happening in their neck of the woods, a little place called Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is random.
Yes. Now, Arkansas's official state motto is Regnant Populus, which is Latin for the people rule, and someone in Arkansas has taken this literally.
Oh, I'm stressed. Is this... Yeah. Okay. Yes, go on.
Okay. Now, Lauren sent us an article from the Arkansas Times, and the title says it all. Local superhero Shadow Vision vows to take down Little Rock slasher.
Okay, I'm no longer stressed. I'm a different kind of stressed, but also really excited.
This takes so many turns. It's really wonderful.
God.
Okay, so for 8 years, in North Little Rock, a grown man has lived the childhood dream of anonymous vengeance.
Aww.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
And Dr. Marissa, I know I briefly showed you this article when Lauren sent it in a while back.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so would you like a refresher and see photos of Shadow Vision?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay, now
yes.
please describe his outfit, the weapons, whatever you see, whatever you think. And of course, every photo we talk about today is going to be on our Instagram and Twitter.
Twitter.
So,
Fuck yeah, Twitter.
So this is the first photo.
Oh yes, I remember this photo. Okay. I love it. I think, okay, so it's a guy standing on, some sort of like sidewalk situation, broad daylight, trees, and he looks like a member of Daft Punk. Outfit-wise, he's got like a belt. He's got like a work belt with like stuff on it. That's superhero stuff. He's got like arm
plates.
Yep. With little what are the thing on the car that what is the called? They have little fins, anyways. Yeah. And he's holding these 2 long skinny swords that match, you know, like from like Mortal Kombat or something like that. He's got a sweet helmet.
Sweet helmet. Everything matches, all in black.
All in black.
Now this is from a standing position from the back.
Oh, nice. Okay, so he's got some he's got some matching pants. He's got like a backpack sheath for his swords. He's got boots.
There you go.
Looking ready to go.
Ready to go. I really think it's an outfit very much inspired by like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle era.
I see it. Yes.
Yeah. Which I think reveals his age range a little bit. So these are my sleuthing skills at work. He's got ninja swords, and if you look at his right leg, there's a weapon Raphael used from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Those 3-pronged sais, the ninja sais.
Yeah, you can like put your fingers around them.
Yeah.
Please look at the Instagram. I'm terrible at describing this, but you should see it. It's great.
And those arm plates are like, if you know who Shredder is, that's what they look like.
I don't know who Shredder is, but I will be Googling that later.
So, I know what you're all wondering. Why is Shadow Vision in the news?
Yes,
well,
good question.
Quote, Shadow Vision stepped out of the shadows this week to issue a public challenge to the serial stabber blamed for 3 deaths and 1 violent attack in the past year. All attacks happened in the wee hours in a section of Midtown Little Rock south of I-630. I know, and this is him speaking, I know that the serial stabber is keeping an eye on my page here. Shadow Vision wrote on Facebook.
Oh, Shadow Vision.
So this is a threat to you, and when I find you, I will show you what I do to serial killers. I am hunting you right now. End quote.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. All right, so we're fighting crime.
Yeah.
Starting on Facebook.
That's
right.
With
the Facebook page.
With the Facebook page. Okay. He's got swords, a Facebook page. He also has 2 unverified vigilante murders under his belt.
What?
Utility belt.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Telling journalist Austin Bailey he's, quote, exterminated 2 serial killers.
Oh.
Yeah, I also love how he thinks the Little Rock slasher is, like, following his page. Which says a lot about him. Anyway, Dr. Marissa, every hero has an origin story, so please tell us Shadow Vision's origin story.
I would love to. All right, quote, Shadow Vision came here from Scotland 8 years ago, which perhaps explains his unusual speech pattern. He made home in North Little Rock because he felt a calling. I heard everyone here was losing hope, so I decided to head out and start helping, he said. So he brought his martial arts skills and impressive superhero kit and marked out his patrol area, which is usually confined to North Little Rock. End quote. What an origin story.
Yeah. Did not expect that.
I'm equal parts laughing and also just like,
it's perfect.
In awe of someone following their dream. Like, wow, I've had a lot of dreams, but I've never quite literally followed them to a T like this.
Yeah, it's incredible. And I didn't think this could get any better until I kept reading. There's a photo of Shadow on his Facebook page, and it's of him standing next to a fountain drink dispenser in a real-life convenience store that's called, I shit you not, Come and Go.
Oh my God. I'm looking at Jill's notes too. And Come and Go is spelled with a K if you wanted to love that title even better.
Oh my God. Yeah. So my friends, I don't know how to put this, but we live in a world where a Scottish man is living in the southern state of Arkansas and dons a full superhero gear while buying soft drinks at a place called Come and Go.
I mean, if that's not relatable, I don't know what is. You know, we've been looking for a relatable superhero.
Yeah.
Iron Man, it's over. Shadow Vision.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
You got a good point.
Someone call Marvel.
Yeah. You got a good point. We got to get Marvel on this.
Yeah. So, I drink things from places like Come and Go. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to redact.
So I looked it up. Come and Go is totally real, and I want all of their merch. It's a convenience store chain primarily located in the Midwest, a company based in Des Moines, Iowa, and operates 400 stores in 11 states.
What?
Yeah, so it's successful. I mean...
Okay, the merch thing, was that a joke, or is there actually merch?
There's got to be.
There's gotta be merch.
When you have 400 stores in 11 states, I mean, you're successful. How could this not be successful?
Dude, I need that tote. I need that tote now. I need that shirt now. I need this sweatshirt. I need the coffee mug. I want the keychain. Do they have underwear?
Oh, no. Jesus. Oh, God. I know what else you're thinking. Does shadow vision work alone? And yes, most...
That's exactly what I was asking.
So, yes, most of the time. But don't worry, Arkansas. You have other unregulated men to protect you, and on occasion, they get together.
What?
Quote, sometimes he teams up with fellow North Little Rock defenders, master legend, and anti-hero. But for the most part, shadow vision works alone.
There are other superheroes?
Yes. In Arkansas.
In Arkansas?
Yeah.
Do we have any superheroes? Is there a superhero of Queens?
Of Queens, New York?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Do I need to do this? I don't. I really don't. I will not be doing this.
Oh my God. So I'm officially calling a bro of unregulated I'm officially calling a group of unregulated vigilantes a bro.
A bro of vigilantes. I love
that work?
it.
All right.
Works beautifully.
Well, so now Shadow Vision has a lot to work with. Officially, his costume includes, quote, a steel helmet, bulletproof chest and back plates,
Nice.
shoulder pads, fanged arm cuffs.
That's what I was looking for earlier. Fanged arm cuffs.
That's right, fanged arm cuffs. He uses to catch himself on downhill slides, so something must have happened there.
Yeah.
Handcuffs, two steel size, strapped to his thighs, and two katanas that ride on his back. End quote.
He's prepared.
He's prepared.
Y'all.
But, Dr. Marissa, tell us what Shadow, at the moment, lacks.
Okay. All right. Quote, the one obvious thing missing from his arsenal is speed. Shadow Vision lacks any type of superhero mobile, so he walks wherever he goes. End quote.
That's right.
I got it.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have a car.
Does not have a car.
Okay.
No,
or a plane.
No plane. No helicopter.
I don't know why I thought if he doesn't have a car, he would have a plane.
No vehicle. No vision vehicle. So everything about this is just perfect. So he's actually currently working on obtaining a car.
Okay.
His preference being a Scion XD. He noted that to the journalist. Let's just hope the Little Rock slasher has weak legs and no getaway vehicle. So
there we go.
That's right. After the break, we're going to get into some sciencey shit and watch elephants throw stuff.
Amazing.
So the big personalities is continuing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, please, stay tuned.
Please do.
Hello, everyone. You may recognize me as Gabby from the History of Everything podcast.
And my name is Brenna, and you don't recognize me from anything yet.
Together, we're two scientists who explore all of the weird little questions and conspiracies of the universe in our new podcast, Mystery of Everything. Everything has an explanation.
We hope.
But that is what we're here to figure out. We will dive into the science behind many popular conspiracy theories, such as vaccines causing autism, flat earth theory, and was the moon landing fake? And if so, why the heck would anyone even do that?
But it's not just conspiracies. There's a lot of cool mysteries that we will attempt to use science to explain, such as near-death experiences, what made the Vikings go berserk, and can I control my co-host with MK Ultra?
Wait, what? Anyway, make sure to check out the Mystery of Everything podcast everywhere where you find your podcasts.
We're the All Creatures Podcast. Each week, Angie and I explore and share amazing details about the many animals we share our world with.
Plus, Chris and I are both PhD scientists and educators. So we do the deep dives in the scientific research and then come back and share what we learn in a fun and casual way. We also speak with other scientists, animal experts, activists, and many other conservation enthusiasts from all over the planet.
So you can find the All Creatures Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, Jill Chacha here from Well, That's Interesting, and I am absolutely thrilled to tell you about Spotify for podcasters. I use it, I love it, and it all started by downloading the free Spotify for Podcasters app, which has all the tools you need in one place to record and edit your masterpiece of a podcast. Spotify for Podcasters also distributes your show to all major platforms. So when you hit publish, your episodes will stream not only on Spotify, but I'm talking about the Apples, the Googles, Stitcher, Good Pods, the other ones. You get the idea. And you can monetize your podcast with no minimum listenership required. You could also set up monthly subscriptions and record ads just like this one. So what are you waiting for? Download Spotify for Podcasters today and start changing the world. Oh, and please, stay interesting. And we're back.
We are so back.
We're so back, and we're going to make some new friends.
Oh my God.
That's
really?
right. You ready?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so down.
But first, way back in In-Betweeny 028.
What?
That's right. We talked about a study that included 4 pigs. Ebony. Oh, she just grabbed me. You know them?
Yes.
Do you remember Ebony?
Yes.
Ebony and Ivory and Hamlet and Omelet.
Yes, Hamlet and Omelet. How can I forget?
That's right.
Sorry, the screaming. It's happening. I warned you guys.
Yeah. Sorry.
Scream with me if you
So,
want.
they essentially had their own little video game arcade. Scientists engineered a joystick they could move with their snout and a screen they could view low to the ground at eye level.
Highly recommend, at the very least, looking at our Instagram from that one so you can see the photos of these goddamn pigs playing goddamn video games. It is the cutest thing you will ever see in your life.
It really is. It really is. Researchers wanted to know if pigs could understand that their behavior of moving the joystick had a direct effect on what took place on that screen and that their actions had consequences. Now, if you're wondering how you even get a pig to play video games, have a listen to In-Betweeny 028 because we break all that shit down, and that was a lot of fun.
It was so fun. It
So,
was amazing.
Spoiler alert, the pigs definitely knew what they were doing and how to get the desired outcome. Now, again, they played like a version of Pong, basically.
Yeah.
And when they played well, that resulted in getting a big ol' wad of dog food.
Amazing.
And they got more screen time. And they had a fucking blast. And it was clear. They totally understood that their behavior affected the little world around them.
And I have to just clarify, isn't it true that the people who showed them the video game, like they came back to visit and the pigs were actually so excited
Yes.
at the thought of playing the video game again?
Yes, exactly.
It is the sweetest thing in the world. Like I think they were more pumped to play the video game than they were about the dog food at some point, right?
Probably. It's hard to say, but they fucking they fucking loved their setup.
It's
I mean,
goddamn
they got to eat junk food all day and play video games, so I think we could all relate to
the
that.
dream.
Yeah. So that study revealed some insight into piggy psychology. It was revealed that they could think abstractly. Today we're going to talk about another study, and a study in a field that's finally gaining a lot of traction in the scientific community.
Oh.
Research into animal personality.
It's about time.
That's right.
They have such... Look at one dog. Look
know.
at one dog.
One goddamn dog.
There's more personality in one goddamn dog than there is in other stuff, you know?
That's right. Probably more than the people you've been on dates with.
There you go. She finishes my sentences.
There you
folks.
go. It should be noted that studies into animal personality are a little different than studies into human personality. Complex concepts like identity, beliefs, goals, they're not applicable to our animal friends. So when we say personality, we mean the bare bones definition. Individual differences in behavior that are consistent across time and context. So what the hell does that mean? If you've ever had a pet, at some point in your life, you kind of know how your pet acts day to day, essentially.
Yeah.
It's repeated behavior. It's even predictable. You know how they're going to react, like, to certain words or sounds or situations. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get back to this study, shall we?
We shall.
Okay, so it came out just this month, published in the Journal of Comparative Psychology, and it's available online through the American Psychological Association if you so fancy a read. Now, again, the subjects weren't human, but they still took a personality assessment and participated in some problem-solving tasks. And that's right, we're going to get all into that, but let's talk about our human researchers first.
Okay.
Okay, Lisa Barrett and Sarah Benson Amram of the University of Wyoming's Animal Behavior and Cognition Lab. Now, Lisa and Sarah had a seemingly simple question. Does the personality of animals play an important role in how well they can solve new problems?
That's an amazing question.
It's an amazing question. Looks kind of easy on paper, maybe, but it turns out it's really not easy at all, and you have to do a lot to get an answer.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Especially when the animals in question aren't domesticated, weigh thousands of pounds, and are scattered across the United States.
Here I was thinking, I mean, I know the animal that we're most likely going to talk about from the title, but a part of me was like, yeah, are we going to do my dog? Like, are we going to do my childhood dog, Freddie? Like, he has an awesome personality.
Yeah.
I don't think it would help him accomplish anything. It was kind of derpy.
Aw.
But if you've ever had a derpy animal, you know they are the best animals.
Derpy. Hashtag derpy. all the way.
Hashtag derpy rot.
Yeah.
Derpy Rottweiler.
There you go.
The best.
So, Dr. Marissa, would you please tell us who and where our subjects were found as provided by the University of Washington website, uwyo.edu?
Absolutely. All right, quote, the authors of the paper tested 15 Asian elephants and 3 African savanna elephants at 3 zoos across the country. The San Diego Zoo, the Smithsonian's National Zoological Park, and the Oklahoma City Zoo, with the help of elephant caretakers. And, quote, fuck yeah, elephants.
That's right.
Fuck yeah, elephants.
Fuck yeah, we found our volunteers, 18 delightful elephants with equally delightful given names like...
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
That's right, they've got names Devi and Mary in San Diego.
Aww.
There's Maharani in the Smithsonian Zoo.
Oh.
And Achara and Bamboo in Oklahoma City. And we're going to get back to them in a minute.
Achara and
Yeah,
bamboo.
I know.
I just love that there's an elephant named Mary.
I was just about to say, like, the most basic human name is so perfect. I love it so much.
Perfect. I really want like a Kevin or a George. Kenneth the elephant.
I know, so great.
Kenneth, does it wear glasses and a tie? I don't know. Should it? Probably not. But
so great. All for it. So
all for it.
one item off of our to-do list. Next, we have to get acquainted and get to know our new large friends. We have to categorize their personalities. And since they couldn't ask, researchers came up with an ingenious way to assess who is behind the tusk.
Ooh, behind the tusk.
That's right. They did
With Jill Cha-Cha. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
They did something all pet owners have done before. They presented the elephants with an unfamiliar object just to see how they would react and filmed it.
I mean, this is my favorite thing to watch on Instagram.
Yep.
is other people's like pasted TikTok videos of like showing like a dog your hand and what it does. It's something so cute. Fuck. I think my favorite TV show is just animals on Instagram.
Yeah, it never fails.
Yeah.
Never lets you down.
Never. It's
No.
better than Breaking Bad. Or whatever new show people are touting.
So in this case, there were 3 separate objects showed on 3 separate occasions, and this was to look for consistency in behavior.
Okay.
So elephants were left alone with some mylar balloons,
Okay.
a burned log,
Oh.
and a box containing a sample of a predator's urine, basically lion or hyena pee.
That is so specific.
Yes.
Question, what is a mylar balloon?
Oh, so those are like inflated birthday balloons.
Oh, great.
Like it's like happy anniversary, happy divorce balloons. Like Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I
they're
gotcha.
shiny.
Kind of shiny.
Yes.
Yes. And when they pop, you save them forever for some reason.
Yeah,
Or
or-
that's what I did.
Yeah, when you inhale them, it makes your voice all fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
times.
Yeah. So, now, Dr. Marissa, I said this was all filmed, and I'd love to show you the videos of the elephants' reactions.
And I would love to watch them.
That's right.
Dr. Jill, please, please show them to me.
They are super short, so I can replay them like a bunch of times, as many times as you need.
Great, we will.
Now, please channel your inner animal psychologist and tell us what you see. Tell us what kind of personality you think the elephant has, etc. Their environment, blah, blah, blah. And for the folks at home, you can totally play along. All of these videos are available on, you guessed it, YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
So simply search Lisa Barrett, Barrett, or Lisa Barrett Elephant, and her channel with all the videos will pop up.
Amazing. I know what I'm doing
All
later.
right. So I'd love to show you one of my favorite videos. This is where Achara and Bamboo are filmed separately, handling a burned log.
Okay.
Okay, now their reactions are priceless. Please tell us what you see. So
Okay.
let me pull up that YouTube video.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Okay, so
Okay, so far I see an elephant.
yeah. So I think Achara, it's a baby elephant.
It's a baby.
I think it says Achara and Bamboo, so I think Achara went up first. So
Okay.
please tell us Achara's reaction to a burned log.
Will do. All right, here we go. Oh my God. Okay, Achara is picking it up and throwing it down immediately. Picking it up. Now she's balancing it on her head. I'm sorry, I don't know the gender. Balancing it on their head. Oh, now they're like pushing it around with the foot. Here we go. We've got it on the trunk. We've got it. Oh, we throw it really far away. Oh, what a great finale.
So that was Bamboo, I think. So that was a larger elephant.
Oh, this is Bamboo. Okay, apologies. Okay, Bamboo.
No, that's Achara.
Oh, this is Achara. Okay, I really want to get it straight. Okay. Achara, I'm obsessed with Achara. Achara just wants to have fun.
Yeah.
Achara just keeps picking it up, throwing it, bouncing it on its head,
Just having a fucking blast.
having the best time. Did I catch a little smile? I think that was in my head. But, dude, this elephant is having the time of its goddamn life.
Yeah. And that second larger, much larger elephant, I think that was Bamboo, and they just fucking tossed it right out of the cage.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
pretty great.
Yeah.
Just like not having it.
Out.
Very mischievous.
Give me the next one.
That's right.
Pass.
So fantastic. All right. So we've got curious and mischievous, I guess,
Yes.
personalities.
Yes.
So
Fun.
here's another video that I think is really interesting. It's Maharani's reaction to the lion and/or hyena pea located in a box right outside the cage.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there's a lot going on here.
Okay.
She also.
So I'm looking at Maharani. It says she.
I keep saying she, but that's probably not appropriate. Maybe they, because I don't know.
We'll go with they.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so they're inside a cage, and I can see a box right outside the cage. That must be with the urine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and all right. So they're sort of sniffing below the cage with the trunk. Oh, whoa! They're backing up. They're backing
Yeah.
up, almost like shaking its head. Oh, it's like, okay, now it's doing this sort of. Oh, it's like revving its foot. Sort of like where it digs in the ground for a second, like you would do
Yeah.
right before you take off and run. Oh, it's making the elephant noise.
Yeah.
So cool.
I'll play it again. Yeah, she's kind of striking the ground, like not into this. You know, she backs up, they
Backs
back
up.
up.
Kind of pacing back and forth, almost like ready to charge.
Yeah.
Ready to protect.
There you go.
Incredible,
Right?
And all they did was just quickly smell it with the end of their trunk, just like barely a tap, and then no,
Yeah.
this is bad.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Not having it.
I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. So those are some examples of how that portion of the personality assessment went. Along with being introduced to 3 unfamiliar objects, researchers also asked elephant caretakers to fill out a survey about the animals' personalities. They also observed the elephants interacting with one another in their zoo habitats.
Aww.
So lots of care was taken to ensure consistency in to double check that those behaviors, that's who they are.
Amazing. That's what you want to know is how you treat others, what you're like in your normal environment, and how you treat a box of piss, you know?
Right? Not angrily. You don't
Angrily.
want that. Yeah.
No, you don't want to be friendly with a box of piss. You want to be mad.
No, you're pissed. Yeah, you're pissed about the piss.
Pissed.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Maharaji was definitely pissed.
Yeah,
So,
very pissed.
Dr. Marissa, please tell us the range of personalities between our 18 new friends.
I would love to. All right. According to uwyo.edu, and I quote, overall, Barrett and Benson Amron measured traits such as active, affectionate, aggressive, defiant, excitable, mischievous, shy, and sociable, all which have been studied in other animals as well. End quote.
That's right. So just a side note, those other animals, well, they range from sharks to fish to birds and even spiders. There's over 100 species where personality traits have been measured and documented.
Wow.
So personalities are not exclusive to mammals by any means.
I'm so curious how this would go with sharks
Yeah.
or snakes
And spiders.
or spiders.
Yeah. Definitely give it a Google. I read about spiders, and they do have there's some personality traits in certain species.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Why do I love that? I really love. What's the word? Like a shy spider. Aww.
What's the what was that? I'm having a brain
Charlotte's
fart.
Web.
There you go.
Charlotte's Web. She was a great spider.
Yeah. So back to the to-do list. Check. We have our volunteers. Check. We identified their personalities. Now, one question remains. The big question. Does the personality of an elephant play an important role in how well they can solve problems?
Amazing question.
So, you know what you got to do? What we all got to do, y'all? We have to set up adorable elephant-sized puzzles for our elephants.
Shut the fuck up.
That's right.
Oh.
So,
I think that, you know what, that's my heart breaking.
that's your heart breaking. That's what that pause was.
Yeah, that's my heart breaking. I just need an elephant to put it back together. Okay, tell me more.
So researchers set up 3 puzzles, and the elephants were given each puzzle 3 times.
Okay.
During each attempt, Lisa and Sarah documented whether they got faster over time and if their success could be traced back to a personality type.
Oh.
So what were those puzzles? And more importantly, are there cute videos for us to watch?
That was my next question.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes.
But before we get into that, Dr. Marissa, please tell us what tasks were set before our 4-legged friends.
Absolutely. All right, quote, the 3 problem-solving tasks included the trap tube task, which is a common test used with primates, but which had never been presented outside of primates before. A boxed ball and a rod ball, end quote.
There you go.
Cool. So they're getting a puzzle that was only used with
Primates. That's right. So
very interesting.
first time used with elephants. We're going to see what happens.
I think they'll do great.
Yeah. So what the hell do all of these things look like? Let's head on back to that YouTube channel, the one created by Lisa Beret.
Fuck yeah, Lisa
Now,
Beret.
Dr. Marissa, I would love to show you those videos. Now, please, would you just describe the puzzle and the elephant's behavior, etc., etc.? Does that sound good?
That sounds incredible.
Okay. So we're in San Diego for the boxed ball puzzle.
Okay.
And little Mary is at the helm.
Mary!
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
I was wondering when we would see her.
So let's hit play. Again, the video is like really short, so let me know if you want to see it a few times.
Oh, I definitely will.
Okay. So,
Oh my gosh. All right. So I see an overview of sort of a bird's eye view of
Little Mary.
the cutest elephant you've ever seen.
So little Mary, and this right here is the boxed ball.
I see some sort of box so
Yeah.
far. Okay. All right. So it's a ball inside of a box that's kind of slowly peeking out of a box. It's like if you put it's almost like a basketball sized ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And looks like she's trying to get it out of the box. The hole is actually a similar size to the ball. Okay.
yeah, so it looks like the whole task is to get it out.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is really, really hard.
Especially, but she's working really hard. Like, she's moving it around. She's trying to see if she can grip it.
Yeah.
I think the only solution is tipping over the box, but
Yeah.
I can imagine she would get it after a while.
So let's see if Devi has a bit more luck with their experience. And this is with the rod ball puzzle.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if I can pull that up for you. And rod ball.
Debbie, also cute.
I mean-
Full disclosure, all of these elephants look very cute.
They're kind of tiny, which is really
They're
on the tinier
really
side.
small.
They're on the
great.
tinier side, and it's incredible.
It's really awesome.
So I'll include a screenshot of each elephant too
Please do.
on our
Yes.
Instagram and Twitter because they're just so huggable. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is Debbie with the rod ball
Ooh, okay.
walking
All right.
into a room.
I see it walking into a room. Okay. Oh, so it looks like a ball, and then sort of stuck through it, almost like a toothpick, is a rod.
Yeah.
So up. Okay. So Debbie is kind of pushing it around, trying to see if it can pull out the rod. It's so cool that it goes straight up to it. It knows, like, this is something I have to do.
Yeah.
And it's almost out. It almost got it all the way out. It's just using its trunk to sort of grip the rod and just
Yeah, give it a good yank.
give it a good yank.
So, that was the rod ball. And going back to my notes now for the big one. And by big, I mean the more complex one.
Ooh.
It's the trap tube task.
Okay,
And
okay.
the one meant for primates. Dr. Marissa, please watch the next video and tell us what is the trap tube task and how do Bamboo and Achara in Oklahoma City handle it? And if you remember, those were the ones that handled the burn log.
Oh, yes.
The burned log.
They
and,
were a good time. Party people.
They were party elephants.
Party
yeah.
elephants.
So, let's check out their reaction to the tube trap or trap tube thingy.
Okay, so
Trap tube task.
yes. Is it a ball inside of a tube that I'm looking at?
Yeah, so that's an apple.
Oh,
So
it's
that's-
an apple.
Yeah, that's it. It's incentive. So it's a tube with an apple in it, but there's like a little dip here.
I see.
So-
So it's like a little hole in the tube, so it can kind of push it out, pop it out almost.
Right. Otherwise,
Got
if
it.
it doesn't pop it out right, it falls into that trap. Which sucks.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
All right,
Okay.
so let's see. This is, again, here we go.
All right. So they're trying to put. Oh, they nailed it. Okay. So basically, what they did is they pushed the trunk through the tube and pressed the apple through very fast so it doesn't fall into the
Okay.
trap.
So I think that was Bamboo, but I
So
love
that was Bamboo.
the other elephant is pretty amazing. Watch this.
Okay. Oh, this is great. This is what I would do. Okay, so the other elephant is just banging on the tube and then immediately shoves its trunk in too irresponsibly and it falls in the trap.
There you go.
This is the one I relate to. Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely the party one where it balanced the little log on its head and is now trying to rip the tube off the wall.
Yeah, this one isn't here to get work done. This one is here to have a good time.
That's
okay?
right.
This one did come here to make friends. But yeah.
So great. So let's see. That was the tube one. So how did they all do? And is there a personality trait that stands out above the rest when it comes to problem solving?
Great question.
Let's take a look. Now, according to the researchers, quote, Barrett and Benson Amram found that the elephants did learn to solve 2 of the 3 tasks faster over time, even though the elephants only received 3 trials on each task.
Interesting. Amazing.
Now, traits including aggressiveness and activity were important predictors of problem solving overall, but the personality traits measured did not significantly predict learning ability.
Oh,
End quote.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it in my way. Aggressiveness was helpful.
Yes.
But overall, they could all kind of figure it out.
Exactly.
Eventually.
Exactly. Yeah. No surprise that an assertive elephant would get the job done eventually.
Of course.
But one personality type isn't exactly better than any other type when it comes to learning. They all improved over time. All of them got faster at 2 of the 3 puzzles. They probably needed more interaction with that last tricky one, and I'm betting it was the trap tube one because it looked a little I thought it looked a little too small for their trunk.
Yeah. The first one had like a more slender trunk, so
Yeah.
it could easily kind of poke it through. But the second one that started with the banging, it couldn't quite get its trunk in.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was a little.
So it was having a little difficulty. Yeah. So why even look for certain personality traits in elephants to begin with? Well, it's actually a great idea when it comes to certain contexts and situations. Now, Dr. Marissa, would you please do the honors and read the following as to why we should, pay attention?
Absolutely. All right, quote, "One reason it is important to examine problem solving in elephants is that they are faced with new problems that they need to solve regularly in the wild. For example, if certain traits enable elephants to overcome novel problems, elephants may be more likely to invade farmland and contribute to human-elephant conflict. With more research, managers can predict which elephants might overcome or habituate to deterrence." End quote. Fascinating.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, learning elephant personalities could help us get more efficient. We could direct resources where they're needed most.
I love it.
Yeah.
Aww.
And let's face it, zoos, safaris, they're not going anywhere. But we can make them better by conforming those places to the animal's personalities rather than conforming the animal to the places.
It's so funny that it's such a simple statement.
Yeah.
In theory, but it means so much, and it's something we have not been doing.
No, not at all.
That's incredible. Why didn't we just immediately think, what does the animal need based on its personality?
Yeah, it's a new concept, unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, I like that we are working hard to discover who these animals are, essentially, other than just, beings that eat and shit. And that's it.
Yeah.
There's more to them.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, just eating and shitting is great, but there's a little bit more.
Yeah.
So this field is kick-ass and it's growing. More studies need to be done. And I, for one, have no problem watching more videos of elephants throwing things. And that is the end of episode 046.
I couldn't agree with you more. I know what I'm going to do right after we stop recording. I'm going to watch that elephant throw that log a minimum of 20 more times. That is the best content I have seen. And I have watched every show on every platform 3 to 4 times.
That's right.
I even wrote a song about it. I'm not going to sing it because I care about our listeners.
Yeah.
But the lyrics are, I have seen every show 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. That's relatable.
Yep.
Jesus Lord.
Yep. And this
My
is
God.
better than all of it.
Yeah. So please send us your stuff. Again, all of our email addresses and Instagrams and Twitter addresses are in the show notes. So please send us your stuff.
Send us
That's
your
all I can
stuff.
say.
If you have elephant videos or you've learned something cool about elephants, they're really fascinating. There's so much to them, and I love learning
It's
about
incredible.
them.
It's always a good time.
Yeah.
And please stay interesting.
Please do.